Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today to talk about all the new things that are happening this week with regards to coming up in terms of events, as well as the huge announcement here of Chapter 1. All those events actually starting today, guys. So remember, Chapter 1, all the different chapters are going to be leading up into Age of Annihilus, who's situated right now for a release next year in 2026. Very similar to how Charles Xavier himself was also announced last year in March. Well, now we have the buildup of all these events, right? But it's unfortunate we don't really see the preview here just yet because we see the silver code here wrapping up, but we know that this command center is going to get replaced with the new Harbinger month and as well as all the chapter 1 items. So we'll probably be back to revisit this, but just be on the lookout for this. If you haven't already capitalized on the silver code, this was definitely a nice, interesting way to actually include shards of Silver Sable in her free-to-play respect, but without really anything tied to mathematically calculating how much you have to do, because it was quite easy, right? You just had to basically battle in raids 8 times per day, spend some raid credits here and there, and then even with the weekly stuff, you could have hit this a lot faster and quicker if you had some of these vigilante characters already respectively higher than 5 stars. And as well, what I liked is that they included some of these, teal gear raid orb fragments from chaos raids. If you had a gear tier 20 armor orb, you could open that. So there was definitely lots of ways to do this. So if this is the new method going forward, it bodes well for free to play folks, because this was a super easy event, and as you saw, ensuring and guaranteeing the unlock here of Silver Sable quite easily as you progress with high engagement. Now, having said that, what else is wrapping up right now before reset today is we do have this X-Raid Multiversal Siege. This is already completed now, but remember, make sure you go in and actually claim all this, right? Because these are all the intel credits that's actually coming in the way of a new store today. So be on the lookout for that. We have Old Man Logan back to Wasteland here, still wrapping up for another day. So be on the lookout for that. And I think that's it. Because Stolen Thunder actually is starting here with Red Justice. So remember, we had a preview in the Marvel Strike Force blog post, but this is going to be the opportunity here for Thunderbolt Diamonds as well as Gear Tier 20 Bio resources, if I'm not mistaken. So there is a leaderboard tied back to this. So obviously, the better you do, the more resources and materials you're going to be getting towards Age of X. But let's take a look at the scoring. Remember, it's quite straightforward, right? These Shadow King Diamond Orbs are pay to play, but otherwise, you're going to be earning these Crimson Duelist Orb fragments from daily arena ranking. So don't see it just yet, and this is why I've always preached that we have to keep doing better and better in arena, because not only does it pay us power cores, but what they're going to be doing now is after this event goes live, they're going to be adding a third resource component here for rewards that's going to actually give us here more fragments towards these points. So the better and higher tier that you do in arena, the better you're going to be doing in this event. So everyone's going to be locked in and really trying to one up each other in arena. Be on the lookout for that. I made a video on it yesterday too, guys, of what's been working for myself. Let's see. Actually, let's take a look at what's even in the meta right now. So it seems to be some of these Age of X with Xavier and Shadow King kind of S teams. This Mephisto one's pretty straightforward as well to deal with. So yeah, it's just a mix and match and understanding the dynamic right now. As for other things, guys, I mean, my campaign energy is kind of in a weird place right now because like we've been hoarding campaign and ISO 8 and we haven't had a chance to use it. But as per the preview that we saw anyways from the blog post, in this new command center, one of the events that's coming is going to be the Harbinger stuff, and apparently, some of the items do include, the spending of gold, usage of campaign energy, and playing in raid. So we'll probably be back to take a look at what this looks like, just because we can't even preview this right now. So that would be definitely something that they can work on adding, so that way folks can even just see what's coming around the pipeline, right? But otherwise, remember that with the Harbinger month stuff, we're going to be also getting some opportunities here, more with battling and raids with Vigilante. So that's going to be adding points to that. But again, we'll take a look once that comes live so we can get a better sense of, how much to do, how much to actually be engaged in. But if it's any similarity to the Silver Code, it should be very, very straightforward. It should present itself here where you're going to be able to see these different avenues, different ways to add points, and very, very straightforward, like I said. But this is gonna be fun, guys. Be on the lookout for, like I said, they're slowly transitioning out the store, the Intel store, in terms of what's going to be added now and utilized. So make sure you take advantage of this. Xcoin store, this runs out in the next 7 hours here, so make sure you capitalize on that. I think these stores are still staying put for now because there's still another couple of weeks for them to actually group up and actually remove these from. But then even then, they're going to be converting that to the seasonal currency, so just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that's pretty exciting times for sure. This is gonna be interesting, and apparently we're getting a store that's more up to date and keeping us also in the meta so that we can use these resources. And then lastly, guys, don't forget, with the official start of Chapter 1 today and the start of the Harbinger week, that means 100% we're going to be getting QUASAR shards, right? So that's why you want to be paying attention. He's the first legendary of the character. I love the fact that he's already in-game, that you can actually preview him, but now it's just a matter of obviously building up and working on that engagement so we can get shards over time here, and that's going to give us the opportunity here to maximize on that. So again, completely free to play. All the stars should be available for him, so as long as we have engagement. So that's kind of the hope there. And then last but not least, they did announce as well, this battle pass is going to be reset today as well. So be on the lookout for that. I believe they said that there's going to be a silver sable, so more shards of her coming in. And technically, this is going to be the start of Age of Annihilus today, right? So yeah, hopefully this helps, guys. Let me know what you think comments below. Definitely an exciting day for sure, exciting week. We'll see what other freebies they have as well announced for us. And if I'm not mistaken as well, I do believe there's another Twitch rewards this week as well. Just so be on the lookout for that. It usually resets Monday or Tuesday. Some nice freebies here and there that they've been adding in as you put that on the background there to accumulate. Okay, I think that's in a nutshell, guys. Let me know what you think comments below. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.